In today's video, I'll be playing a full grand challenge going all the way from 0 to 12 wins using the best Lava Hound deck for challenges right now. Let's get in the first match and try to get the 12. So in our first game here, this Lava Hound variation has the Evolved Barbarians and the Evolved Bats. Now the new Evolved Bomber pairs very well with Lava, but when the new evolution first comes out, you can't use it inside of challenges, so this is going to be the best variation. And the Evo Barbs pair very good with Lava, even though they are expensive, and you're running them in a beatdown deck, because it's only a one cycle evolution, you oftentimes can still play them a fair amount in many matchups. So this guy's running bait here, it looks like. You also have Snowball in the deck instead of the Zap, just because it gets a lot more value. Obviously, when you're against something like an Inferno, so in this case, it might be a bit better to have the Zap, but in many matchups, the pushback is extremely useful that you get from the Snowball, and pushing things away from the balloon, slowing it down, is very nice. And that stun you get from the Zap is just not really that valuable in many situations. And as you can see, we had an amazing start here. We took advantage of him cycling his Inferno, so we just went for a balloon by itself at the bridge, which is something you can often do if they don't have a adequate air counter in cycle. So that was kind of a perfect representation of that. So sometimes with Lava Loon, you want to get chip damage besides just going in, or get damage rather, not just chip damage, but a ton of damage besides just going in for Lava Loon pushes constantly. In fact, sometimes you'll get damage from, say, you have a Lava Hound down with the Evolved Bats behind, or maybe a Mega Minion. So sometimes you want to go for lava pushes without the balloon. So you have a few different ways of getting damage, and oftentimes it might depend on the matchup too, because maybe they have something like a rocket, and if you're going in for a Lava Loon together and it's easy for them to just rocket, then you probably want to not do that if you can. So it really just depends on the building they have in the matchup, but of course in general that's going to be your main push. So we're going to go in here, maybe try to go Bats, yeah, predicting his Inferno. Oftentimes, and this is what you would expect too in the first game of a challenge, oftentimes when you're against someone that might not be too experienced with bait, they're going to be very predictable with their Infernos, playing it in the middle. Whereas if it's a good bait player and they know you have Bats and you're going to distract it or predict that Inferno, they'll play it kind of in front of their tower instead of the middle, if that makes sense. But when you're early on in a challenge, it's typically they're going to be more predictable with their Inferno placements. So we're going to start off here with a nice little 3-crown against bait. I don't even know what this matchup is. I don't think it's really easy, but at the same time, there's not a lot of bait in the meta now anyway, and of course, if you're against a bait player that doesn't play that well, you probably won't have that difficult of a time anyway, but we still have 11 more to go. So in our second game here, you probably also noticed there's no Tombstone in this Lava deck. You have Guards instead, and that's kind of a recent shift in the meta. A lot of the really good Lava players are running both the Guards and the Barbarians just for that extra ground support. And a large part of that too is because there's a lot of people running Poison and Earthquake, where the Tombstone is just going to be practically useless against. So you're oftentimes just getting more value and consistency out of the Guards, if that makes sense. So we're just going to go for Guards here on his Lumberjack. And he's got the Baby Drag, so he's probably running Lumberloon Freeze. This isn't super easy, especially if he's got the Inferno Drag. If he has the E-Drag, it's a little easier. But either way, because he just used his NATO, this is a really good opening for us here. And as you can see, we are going to get 2 connections with the Balloon. So this is a really nice start to this match. He's going to go for his Balloon. I'm going to go Mega Minion and Bats. He might try to get a Freeze here, but that would be... it would be very aggressive. I feel like that would have been a mistake. Even if he did go for the freeze and happen to get a shot, I don't think it would have been a good play, in my opinion. I really don't think it would have been. I'm just going to go Lava here, and we'll go from there. He's probably going to try to get back to his Inferno Drag. I believe he only needs to play 1 more card, or is it 2 more? But either way, he should be able to get back, although that Bowler's not going to be doing very much in terms of defending. You know what we could actually do? We could go for Barbs in the opposite lane in the Bowler. Perfect timing because he just cycled his Baby Drag. So now I'm quite curious how he's going to deal with these. That's why I did that opposite lane pressure with the Evo Barbs, because it's just going to be really annoying for him. Like, he has to defend those Evo Barbs, and he's going to go for a NATO. But now that means these Lava Pups are just going to be getting just a ton of value. And because his NATO's out of hand, now we can go for the Evo Bats as well as the Balloon, and he's gonna have a pretty rough time dealing with this, to say the least. He is going to defend, but he had to spend quite a lot of elixir, and we are still going to get death damage, so overall just a really solid situation for us, especially considering, and I'm really glad I didn't play my Mega Minion. I was just about to play it, but had I done that, I would have had a really hard time defending, so yeah, I'm glad I didn't. We're going to get some chip damage. It's not going to be a lot, but we're going to get some, and these arrows might help kill that. Okay, sweet. Let's just go for a balloon. This is just a pressure, so he has a harder time going in. It's a pretty good time to go for the balloon, too, anyway, because he didn't have a really good air counter in cycle. So as you can see, he has to commit a freeze, and then he also NATO'd. So I'm going to just lava the bridge, and then we're just going to snowball to reset. It should get pushed a bit so I can actually hit the tower, as you can see. So that was really nice over there. We managed to get chip damage on the tower, and I didn't have to only hit the Inferno Dragon. That easily allows us to get the win there. So that was a pretty clean match, I would say. Lumberloon can give you a little bit of trouble, but I feel like kind of like Bait, which we were against first game, it's really not a deck you're going to see a whole awful lot in the meta. I really feel like Lumberloon fell off for sure. I think if you want to be running Balloon, you're going to be ideally using Loon Cycle with the Bomb Tower or Lava Loon of some sort. That would be the, best scenario. Anyway, this recruit combination here is a little bit obnoxious. Luckily, though, he doesn't have anything for the bats, it seems like, so we're just able to... Okay, I wish I didn't snowball, had I known he was going to go for... Actually, it might be alright, because that is in arrow range, so... Okay, that's completely fine. I don't know why he went for a Gob Giant at the bridge. That was a very questionable play. I really don't know why he did that, because it's a -1 trade, and now he has to deal with the Barbarians. So I'm actually going to go guards here, and then I'm even going to go bats, actually. Alright, well, okay, he defended. That's fine. Now we know what he's got. Still was a strange play by him. I actually do have to be a little cautious, because if he goes Evo Recruits, I don't have my Barbs in cycle, so I'm a little nervous. I need my Barbs to defend the Evo Recruits. But after I play the Lava or the Snowball, I'll have them. So I don't have to stress too much. Okay, I'm going to Lava here. I kind of have to, and then we have our Evo Barbs ready for the Recruits, which is perfect, because they're probably... I would say they're probably the best counter to the Recruits. They're like one of the only things that actually... Yeah, I mean, they just counter it quite nicely. We're going to try to get, I think, a Balloon going here with Bats in the other lane, and kind of seeing what we can accomplish. I wonder if this is just going to be... Okay, I don't know why he did that. I thought he was going to try to... I mean, his best case scenario actually would have been playing the Mini P.E.K.K.A. on the left lane, because he might have been able to get a tower trade, but hey, I'm certainly not complaining. Hopefully these guards can, like, win the interaction. Alright, they aren't going to, of course, but that's fine anyway. I'm just going to get Barbs going here, and maybe we can actually defend, because he doesn't have a Fireball. You see, this is the thing... When your opponent doesn't have Fireball, the Evo Barbs just, like, they low-key carry. That's the thing. This is kind of, in a way, a Fireball bait lava deck, because when you're against the Fireball, then your Evo Bats are getting a lot of value, and the guards. And then if you're against someone that has arrows, so a good counter to the... Of course, the Evo Bats, well, they don't even counter the guards anymore. But what I'm trying to say is depending on, no matter the matchup you're getting or the spell they have, one of your cards is going to be getting a lot of value, if that makes sense. So we're against Captain Yuki here. Let's actually just Lava instead of defending the Miner, because now he played a 3 elixir card, and okay, we're just going to ignore the Wall Breakers. That's completely fine. I don't think it's worth defending Wall Breakers, especially after going for a Lava. And we're just going to go Balloon here, because I don't know. I mean, it's not necessarily I mean, it's a little bit aggressive for the very start, but I feel like it's a pretty decent play. And you see the bats, too, make it annoying when they want to see, like, NATO, like he just did, because now he doesn't have it for the... Yeah, this might be a bit of a problem for him. That was a nice kite, though, to be fair by him, but yeah, this is already an amazing start for me. The fact that he's got, like, no air counter besides the magic archer is pretty, I have to say, pretty concerning for him. I think he's going to have a really rough time, to say the least. I will go guards to defend this time around because it's a 3-for-5 trade, technically speaking, because he went for a minor too. So I think it's worth. And yeah, let's see what he wants to do. But chances are I can probably just... Let's just see what he does. Because I could go balloon in the opposite lane if he... Okay, well, I think... Doesn't the snowball push that into the right? I could be wrong. Yeah, see ya. That's pretty funny. Okay, well now... Alright, we're going to arrow for sure to make sure those Evo Skellies don't get... Alright, yeah, this is over. To be fair, I do kind of almost feel bad for him, because there's pretty much no way I would lose this matchup unless somehow, some way... It would be the Evo Skellies, realistically. I feel like that would be the only way I'd lose. Evo Skellies ruining my day, because you know what the Evo Skellies can do if you don't have the right rotation. So that's going to put us now a third of the way through. We're making good progress, but we still have ways to go, so let's not get too overconfident or anything. So this guy's got a classic challenge badge. Let's actually go ahead and just split bats to start things off here. And he's going to do the same. So I'll go ahead and split barbs now. And we'll see what he does. Okay, he goes for the bowler. Bowler, Evo bats. He might have... I don't know. It might be... It probably is Giant Graveyard or something. Let's go for a balloon here and apply some pressure. And he's going to snowball. And archers. Okay, let's get arrows down immediately. And, alright, he's going to defend, but I'm fine with that because he did spend a lot of elixir. So I don't really mind how that went. Let's actually get a lava going here to defend this little prince. And just let the bowler get a little bit of damage. That's fine. Alright, this is going to be a challenging matchup because he's got a lot of air counters, so we're going to have to try to be prepared here, I guess. Maybe get guards going. Okay, sweet. I actually don't know why he... That was weird. I don't know why he went for that giant. I feel like that was a bit of a mistake. Oh, Evo bats, though, are... they're actually, the fact that 2 died is pretty good, because now I can just ignore those. Yeah, that's good. That's actually, I'm glad 2 of those bats died, because if that didn't happen, I would have had to waste a snowball there if they all lived, so that's really good. We're just going to lava here. This is a pretty decent situation for us. I can't really complain, because this isn't an easy matchup, I'm telling you guys. Well, in general, Giant Graveyard is hard to beat with lava, but maybe this variation does a bit better against it. I don't really know for sure, but I guess let's see what happens here. Evo bats are going to heal themselves up, though, and that was actually a really bad graveyard push by him. We're just going to snowball an arrow here. I think that should be pretty good. It's probably going to put the tower in pretty much spell range, and then I'm not going to have to worry about... Yeah, that's arrow range. So him going arrows there was a massive mistake, because that now pretty much... well, it was just a waste, let's put it that way. Like, he was definitely better off there just letting it be and trying to build a push, and this should be game. Yeah. All I got to do is get back to one more set of arrows, and we should be okay. He's probably going to try to go Giant Graveyard here. Yeah, there we go. There's the Giant. And arrows do enough, but I'm going to make sure I have my snowball and cycle just in case. But yeah, I already know they do over 100. I'm pretty sure it's like 110 or something even at level 11. So that's going to be another nice win there. But yeah, the reason why it's not easy is because they have Little Prince. They got Evo Archers, they have the Evo Bats, and then he had Snowball too. So he has a fair amount of counters to the air cards I have, but I think he just didn't play that well, in my opinion. I mean, he just made a decent amount of mistakes. Like, there were just a lot of things I would have cycled differently if I were him. But, anyhow, let's just get a lava going here and see what this guy's got here. Alright, well, he's got the skeleton barrel, so this should be interesting. Skelly barrel is not a super fun thing to play against. Oh, this is not... I'm not liking the look of this. Yeah, I really am not liking the look of this matchup. I mean, let's see what his other air count... I don't know. I'm not liking this so far, though. I don't know. We'll see what the rest of his deck is, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this, to say the least. We're gonna have to wait to lava for sure. That's pretty much a guarantee. I have to be very patient with my lavas. Yeah, this is, I don't know. We might get our first loss here. Let's just see what happens, but this is really hard. Mostly just, it's just the spam is so difficult to deal with. I mean, we'll see what I can do, but I think it's going to be hard. Oh, great. And then that just happened as well. That's fantastic. Yeah, that Mighty Miner kind of just died, so I feel like he kind of messed up there a little bit, to be fair. Alright, well, I'm going to lava now. Let's go for it. Maybe this ain't this bad of a position now. And I just realized he doesn't have the Evolved Firecracker. The fact he doesn't have Evolved Firecracker is really good. I just realized he didn't have it. I thought he did for some reason. This isn't that bad now. Never mind. Yeah, we're actually fine. Wait, so whoa, does he only have one Evo? Wait a minute. Does he only have one Evo? Am I missing something? Hold up. Is this guy, like, dumb or something? Because, like, what's his other Evo? Because he only had recruits. That's it. Or did he have the Evo bats and I wasn't paying attention? I gotta look. I gotta look at this. He's only got one Evo. I guess he's out of the loop. I don't know what else to say. Because there's 2 Evos now. And even the ones you don't have unlocked, you can use. So that's a bit unfortunate. He forgot to put the Firecracker in the Evo spot. Alright, this guy just went RG first play. That actually sucks, because I don't have a lot. That's really unlucky. I'm very disappointed with that I didn't have a lava in cycle when he went. If I lose because of the start, I'm going to be annoyed, because I kind of just, in a way, got starting handed. That is really... Wow, that is unlucky. I don't think you guys realize how unlucky that is. My cycle was so bad. So not only does he have Fireball for the Barbs, I unfortunately didn't have a Lava in cycle when he did that. And of course he had a Phoenix. So he literally had the perfect cycle for this situation, if that makes sense. So he got away with going RG in the back, first play of the game. I mean, that is just wild. I'm going to Lava now. Finally, I have it. It would have been nice to have when you went RG, but, you know, what are you going to do? Anyway, we're going to try to... Okay, so let's just go Barbs, because at this point, that was actually a really bad RG, the fact that he did that, because now he has to deal with the lob. Yeah, okay. He messed up, and I'm glad he did, because I don't want to lose to someone who goes RG in the back first play of the game before they even know what they're playing against. And now it's definitely over because he just went Phoenix and it's hitting the lava and not the balloon. And now I'm going to snowball, push the Phoenix back, and that's going to be tower down. So that's going to be good for us. I'd like to not have to waste arrows here. It's probably okay. Yep, sweet. That's... You know what? I'm gonna give him a thanks. Because, bro, he went, like, lava. Or, sorry, RG in the back first play of the game, and... I don't know. I thought it was going to be a starting hand because of that. That's the only reason I gave him the thanks. Like, I know it's a good matchup for me. I don't even care, though, but... I can't stand that, you know? I just can't stand it, alright? I'm sorry. But it's just, you know... It's just a thanks. I'm sure he can handle it, and it's not gonna ruin his whole day, right? Anyway, let's just go lava, and maybe go... I just realized I'm probably gonna lose. Which means I might be getting karma. Okay, actually, I'm gonna mute. I kind of messed up. Okay, I'm not BMing now. I got lucky. Alright. Almost choked, but we're not going to talk about that. That's... We won. All that matters. We won. No throws. No early BM and losing embarrassment. We're chilling. Alright, we're against Pay to Lose. Pay to Lose, of all names. I'm pretty convinced this guy came out with this name after the Cannoneer came out. Not sure, though. That would just be my guess. And this guy went E-Giant. First play of the game. Just like how the other guy went RG first play of the game. This, you know, this is the type of thing that just annoys me. Like, I don't understand why... And it's like, of course it works. You know what I mean? It's the same with the RG. In fact, this even more so. Like, it's insane that it actually works and it's a good play. Like, it's just... And he doesn't know what I'm using. See, this is the thing. I don't... Like, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, now I'm, like, really tempted to hopefully come back. I doubt it's gonna happen, but... I just, yeah, I don't know really what to say. That's, I mean, you can't make this up. So I thought the RG in the back was bad first play of the game. Now E-Giant in the back first play of the game. And then next thing you know, next game, is it going to be Golem in the back first play of the game? I don't know. Only one way to find out. Hopefully this guy doesn't have a Little Prince. That's the only way I'm going to win this, probably. If he's got a Little Prince, forget it. It's just over at that point. I don't know anymore. And I'm definitely BMing this guy if I win 100%. Especially because he was giving the oops. Like, I mean, come on. Let's unmute now. Let's see what he has to say. And what was that E-Giant? Like, bro, see, this is what I'm saying. This guy's so bad. Same with the other guy. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be toxic. Like, too overly toxic. But... do you see what I'm saying? Like, I came back, and, like, what was that? I mean, I'm winning, so at least I don't sound salty because I'm winning, but it's still disappointing, like, how bad these guys are. That RG guy I almost lost to, though, to be fair. But, like, this guy's gonna throw the lead he had. And, I don't know, man. I'm only going off on him because he gave that oops. If he didn't say that, I wouldn't be saying anything. But, you know... to be fair, this matchup's really hard for him because he doesn't even have Little Prince. He just has archers. Like, he's just got no air DPS. So, you know what? To be fair, this is really hard for him. So, I'm not going to say anything else. And I'm not even going to BM. I was going to, but you know what? It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Oh, wow, he's still hanging on by a thread, though. We got it. We're fine. There we go. I was worried. We're fine, though. But just RG in the back first play, E-Giant in the back. Now what are we going to get? Golem in the back? First play? I don't know. Anyway, we're 2/3 of the way through now, though, at least. Alright, so we got Evo Bats in our starting hand. Let's just start with those. And he's going to do Archers. I'm going to split Barbs in that case. And, well, this is the game now. Just going, everyone plays all their evolutions in the first 30 seconds. How about that? It's pretty fun, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not liking this at all. This is not good. Gotta love getting starting handed, right? Alright, well, let's just lava, whatever. I don't know anymore. Hopefully he doesn't have a lot of air counters. If he only has archers, then... Alright, sweet. That's like basically tower down, so... I'm gonna do this and this, actually. It's gonna actually make things really annoying for him. Yeah, he had to arrow there, so now... Evo Bat's gonna get good value. I don't know why he went Little Prince there. These Evo Bats might actually do something here. Alright, we're gonna balloon. 100% going balloon. Wait, he has Evo Archers. What the heck am I doing? That was actually really dumb. I don't know why I did that. Like, that was really dumb. But at least now, he doesn't have his Evo Archers in cycle. So you know what? It's actually not... It's not the end of the world. It's not as bad as it seems. But still, that was dumb. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Let's just... Okay, yeah, right. He's going for the 3, clearly. Alright, nice set of arrows there for us. Can this, like, Little Prince relax a bit? Maybe we get Barbs going here? Just to kind of help kill everything? Yeah. I think that's the play. Maybe we go Balloon here? Hope we can get a connection somehow. Alright, well, he overcommitted, so I'm fine with that. Sweet. I'm glad I didn't play Barbs immediately. That would have been horrible. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's kill that immediately. Get out of here. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright, that was a really bad snowball. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Evo Barbs Loon in the pocket. He doesn't have his archers in cycle, so I feel like he's in a lot of trouble. I don't think he's going to be able to defend this. Let's see, though. Does he get back to his snowball? Nope, that's game. Sweet. Nice win. That is a stressful deck to play against, but we got it. I don't know even what that matchup is. I don't think it's, like, awful, but I don't think it's easy at the same time. It's just kind of stressful. Like, you need to be on top of things. Let's put it that way. And I didn't even play that perfect. That balloon was bad that I played. I mean, it wasn't a horrible thing, though, because in a way it baited out his Evo Archer. So it wasn't good, but maybe it wasn't just the worst thing ever, I guess. I don't know. But, let's see here. Maybe we snowball this and just take a mortar shot or two. Like, because does it really matter that much? I mean, it gets some chip, but we can deal with it, I suppose. Yeah, that I can't ignore. We're definitely going to go guards. Alright, well, This could be a tough matchup depending on the rest of the cards he has. We'll find out momentarily. Maybe a snowball to reset that little prince. Do we get another shot? Okay, that's really good. Okay, that was perfect. Sweet. Can't complain. That was really good. Awesome. Okay, so. Good lead now. We still have to go in the left, though. Just because I don't... we're definitely not guaranteed the tower. Let's put it that way. You know what? Let's tower trade here. I think it's the play. Just tower trade. We're guaranteed his left tower now. And then what we can try to do is set up a good push. That was a really bad minion horde. Maybe he didn't know I had arrows, though. Did I use arrows this game yet? I can't even remember. If he knew I had arrows, that was a horrible play. That's all I'm going to say. Let's see if I can... We're going to just lava here. Save our Evo Barbs for a little bit. It's going all... Alright, let's just go Evo Barbs here. Why not? Let's just go for it. Boom. There we go. That's a lot of value for them. Nice arrow for us. We're pretty much going to save the arrows every time for his horde. Knowing he's got the minion horde now, actually, I realize this is a pretty good matchup for me. I can't complain. He's going to mortar. It's just going to... Up. That's game. Yep, that's... I'm not even going to arrow. That should do the trick. One more balloon connection. Yep, that's a decent matchup. I was thinking it was bad because of, you know, Mortar, Little Prince, a lot of baity cards, a little obnoxious. But because he had the minion horde, that kind of changes everything. If he had, let's say, another spell instead of the minion horde, like that. Actually, let's take a peek at that real quick. Like, say if he had another spell, maybe a fireball instead of the horde, it would have been a lot harder for sure. So we just need 2 more wins to go here. This guy is pretty good though. He's got a top 800 ladder finish. So we gotta definitely make sure we're, you know, playing well here, and hopefully it's not a super challenging matchup. We're just gonna wait a second or two. This is actually probably one of the worst cycles you could have. Because the problem is, I don't have my barbs. So if I have lava in the starting hand with the barbs, I feel pretty comfortable going lava first play. But when you don't have that, you really just can't, because you're just not able to defend, if that makes sense. I'm probably just gonna let those wall breakers connect. It sucks, but I don't want to arrow that. And then I'm just gonna lava here. I don't know what he's using, but maybe it's Firecracker or something. He's got Little Prince, okay. Little Prince and Evo Bats. I'm not... let's see. This is gonna be... Oh, wow. That was weird. I'm surprised he did that. I actually don't know why he did. Let's see if he uses the ability here. Oh, he did, okay. We're gonna get a snowball here and go barbs. Yeah, he definitely messed up. I guess he probably didn't know what I was using. I'm gonna just chill, because I think he's got a bomb tower. I was tempted to go for the balloon, but when he's got bomb tower, most likely it would be a foolish play. So, we kind of know what he's got now. We got to watch out for the Evo Skellies. That's going to be kind of the main threat, I guess you could say. I'm going to let the bats get some chip damage just for the greater good, so we can actually get a Lava Hound push going here. That's kind of the main idea behind that. And we'll go from there, I guess. Let's lava this lane, actually. Thought he was going to Little Prince the Mega Minion. Kind of sucks he didn't, actually. I have to say, kind of sucks he didn't. Oh, wow. He doesn't have... I just realized he doesn't even have a bomb tower. He's literally using, like, 2.0 cycle here. So this is a brutal matchup for him. I didn't even realize his deck until he played everything. He's just straight up got like 2.0 minor cycle. I mean, respect to him for rocking that. Because, yeah, that's... I mean, maybe it isn't even a horrible deck because the Evo Skellies and Evo Bats are broken, but you're going to have a rough time against Lava, that's for sure. So, one more to go. This has been a very clean GC so far, assuming we get the 12-0. I'm like 95% sure we're going to get the 12. I just hope we can get the 12-0. That would be a clean way to end things. It's just been a pretty quick challenge in general. So let's Lava here. Maybe it's Bait. I don't know. Bait Inferno would be a hard matchup, especially against a good player, and I assume he's pretty good because we are at 11 wins here. So this could be a toughie, but we'll see what happens. Let's just go guards here, and he's got Tesla. Very happy to see that because that just makes the matchup a lot. I don't know. It definitely, I prefer him having Tesla over the Inferno. That kind of goes without saying. But I don't know if this is super easy still because, I don't know. I think a good bait player typically beats Lava without too big of a trouble. Even with Tesla, it's going to depend on probably maybe who plays better. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's see how it goes. I think we're going to hold off on going for a Lava for a little bit. We're just going to chill, I think. Because if I do, I feel like we're... it's just going to be a little rough, let's put it that way. And I'm being very careful how I... Yeah, I'm in a balloon. I actually think this is kind of the play here. Alright, sweet. That was a really good bat play over there. I was worried the princess was going to retarget, but I timed that pretty well. So now we're in double. It's going to be pretty safe to Lava here. We can actually go ahead and do that right now. Now he's probably going to go Evo Skellies. Got to be a bit cautious about that. Oh, he doesn't even... Alright, we're actually fine. I realized he didn't even have them. So that's actually great. Maybe we get a balloon going in the other lane here, and then let's get Evo Bats up in here and see what he does. Arrow that for sure. And there's the rocket, so now I feel like he's going to have a really tough time stopping this. Evo Skelly, Snowball comes in for those, and I think he can't defend this. I think it's game. Do we put him up, no hands? My, I wouldn't say that's my, what's it called? My signature move? I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. But, yeah, we're chilling. That's, kind of how we do it. Clean, 12-0. I actually didn't know it was going to be that easy. But, hey, guess this is a good Lava deck, at least as of now, for challenges, global tournaments, with the Evo Bomber not being eligible to be played with them yet in challenges. So, yeah, let's go ahead and open up the chest, and we'll call it a video. That was pretty happy with that. I mean, I am pretty good with Lava, and it's not definitely on the easier end of decks to play. Not super easy, though. It's hard to master. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and give the deck a try.